Good. What's your
I
name?
love this show. I love this show. Yes, I have them all.
You do?
At home. Yes, I love them.
Have you got the Summernats one?
Yes, I have got the Summernats one from last year.
How do you win all the chicks? I mean, she walked straight up to you.
You did. I adore you. I remember your face. I do.
Oh,
Thank you.
Bye.
Well, mate, talk about pinstriping.
I got tongue.
You got tongue,
Yeah,
did you?
I got
didn't
tongue.
get tongued.
Oh, didn't you?
No.
Anyway, yeah, Tuff Street, if you can say, just got tougher. I mean, we've been walking along here. I mean, it doesn't have to be gas, but if it's gas, big cubes, blowers, turbos, it's
Mate,
here.
if it hasn't got a blower on it, you better come with a big block.
Yeah, and if you're going to have a big block, you've got to have a big block, like 800 cubes or something.
Very well could be the year of the hat, because, I mean, you need a hat on your head to keep yourself from sunburn.
I think you got it, yeah.
But have a look at this. Hats, mate. You want hats? Oh, there's a hat. Mate, is
That is a hat.
this tough enough?
This is tough enough.
Again, it's the whole feeler gauge thing, mate. You just about get it in there, mate. It's got everything. It's got the two little supplementary tanks there. You've got like a little puke there for the radiator. You've got another little puke tank there for straight out of the rocket covers. It's got the blower on it, the huge big hat. It's got the Bengat race engines there on the side, all very important for tough Fords. Offset drive, big offset drive to run the big Pro Mag. It's got a Pro Mag 12, very similar to some top alcohol technology as well.
That is the epitome of Tuff Street, is it not?
Even though it's a Ford, eh?
Even though it's a Ford. You talk about big hats, mate.
If the hat fits.
If the hat fits, are you going to wear it?
Mate, I'd wear that on my head. I reckon I'd go well on that crazy hat competition.
I don't reckon you'd have the strength to hold that up, mate.
Mate, that is a methanol injected, supercharged, big block Chevrolet. No EFI on this one like we saw when that Rambler that was just going past. But, mate, this is pure, unadulterated, supercharged grunt. And, mate, that gives me 5 thumbs up if I had 5 hands.
It gives me that Italian word, whatever it was, but I can't pronounce it anymore.
You know that Italian word? We'll go back in the tape and find it again. But, yeah, it's given me a bit of a tickle downstairs as well, like it did last time we were here.
Well, Chris, talk about old school, mate. You can't get much older school than an old HB Tirana, or as the Poms used to call them, mate, Vauxhalls.
Yeah, it's either a HB or a TA. I don't know what the hell it is, but who cares now? It's got a blowing big block in it. It's got a licence plate that's spud, and I've seen this thing run into the 8s. It's a pretty crazy machine. It doesn't look like there's any setback at all for the firewall. I'll be buggered if I'm going to set the timing on it, ignition-wise. You have to get a small Chinaman to adjust the ignition timing on it. They get your hand down in there.
Absolutely.
Spud is tough. And, of course, these crazy dudes, the Warrnambool Drag Racing Club. Oh, might have guessed.
Mate, they're just nutbags at the best of times.
They are.
And mate, on the other side, we go from the HB to a bit of new stuff, mate.
Well, it is a bit of me, mate. I've been in the turbos for a while and had a single turbo V8 many years ago. But boy, oh boy, oh boy, since they've been whacking them on V8s, everyone's been going to EFI, big plenums, twin throttle bodies, twin T3s by the look of that or whatever. And they really do show this, that, well, you know when something's tough, when not only it's got all this bright work in and out of the bonnet, you got yourself a burst panel on the top in case she does go pop. Tuff Street, another one of those where it's just natural Viagra for the petrol head.
Oh, mate, instant hard on.
Again, boing, boing, boing. Give it some sauce. Give it some more sauce. And we talked about big hats and blowers and stuff in Tuff Street. Turbos are also coming in on, well, V8s of all types. Have a look at this one. Well, bugger. Bugger is what we can say. This was
Have a go at that.
unveiled last night. Here it is in Tuff Street. 400 cubes, big single turbo.
But what about the big snail hanging on top of it, mate?
Snails are becoming very, very trendy. I mean, they've always...
Snails are the flavour of the month, mate.
Oh, they were all on small cars years ago, but when you put them on big V8s now, I mean, you could just walk over making 700 horsepower easy, plus. And that's not a bad little deal. EFI, got the little injectors there, like one per cylinder there, and you've got 2 on each side of the throttle body as little top-ups as well. But most important too is where that pipe's going there, Keithy. See the little esky in there, mate? That's where you keep it all cool. It goes in and it comes back out. Voompa, right on the top of the 1,000 plus horsepower, all billet 4-barrel throttle body on top. Mate, has that a bit of Tuff Street?
That's Tuff Street.
How long have you been coming to Summernats? That's a pretty fine example. And from where I'm standing, very good. Thanks for talking to us. You've been a bit cheeky, but I liked it.
Well, Tuff Street's been won. I think Chris has found the winner somewhere.
Yes, Keithy, I've got the man here, and what an achievement when you consider the toughness that we've seen here in the Tuff Street pits. Congratulations. What's your name?
Rob Godfrey.
Rob Godfrey. Now remember that in Summernats history. Rob Godfrey with huge hats and blowers and turbos, a mountain-mated big block, well, I shouldn't say Kiwi, but in a way, 1-tonner, took it all out, mate. Tell us about the engine.
632.
There we go. Loosening up, aren't you?
Lanati, Crow rods, Lanati crank, Crow rods. It's got all the good stuff. I've invested a lot of money in there. The plan is to have it consistent and reliable. And with Mark Hayes helping me, he put the engine together with me. It's going to be there. It'll be on the track later in the year.
And I notice there's no plumbing anywhere for nitrous, but I do see the bosses already there in the runners, and you've got the right carbies to do it. And as you've mentioned, a man that's really been at the front of the big motors, Mark Hayes, helping you out. You've got the good guy in your corner, and you've whipped him and everyone else this weekend.
It's a bit ironic, isn't it? Something like this you don't do on your own. You need help, support, and I've definitely got that, and that's what's got me across the line. It's a bit ironic too, because I got all the Grunfile videos and I got the DVD player in the shed, and they just play on repeat. So I get sick of listening to you blokes, really.
Oh, really? Okay, well, look, I suppose that's a good hit to sort of end it all there, and we'll film the rest of your car. Congratulations on winning that real tough trophy in Tuff Street.
Thank you very much.
Yeah! Woo! Oh, just dislocated my elbow. Hey, look, tell you what, there's somebody a little bit more prouder, and that's Mum. Did you ever know when he was a little boy growing up that he'd win Tuff Street at the Summernats?
I think he had aspirations, and I think, yes, he was always going to win at some stage.
Especially when he was building Lego and the engine was always 3 times bigger than the car. But you're proud, Mum, anyway.
I'm very proud, yes.
He was a Weet-Bix kid.
I have told you before about annoying the ladies.
I love a chick in a cowboy hat, what can I say?
Well,
I'm a cowboy from way back, yes sir.
Well, in that case, I better leave you to it.
So what are you doing later, Mum?